Hi everybody, Carrie here with Unicorn Company, and this is not a BattleTech video. If you come to me for BattleTech content, I will let you know when something is not BattleTech related. This is not. This is something that I feel strongly about and I need to share. I live in the state of Virginia, and there is a policy that is up for consideration about transgender students. Essentially, what this policy says is that transgender students would be outed to their parents. Transgender students would not be allowed to use the bathrooms that match their gender identity, and I believe it also goes into sports and transgender children not being allowed to participate in a sport that matches their gender identity. Um, a few things on these. First of all, the outing. This is the most dangerous part, in my opinion, because outing a transgender person to their family, if they're not already out, can cause them a lot of problems. It can also cause, well, it can cause attempted suicide. You can essentially rip the support structure out from under them when you do this, what little support structure they may have. It's something that will lead to more attempted suicide. It's something that is going to endanger trans youth. Um, so, yeah, that's the most dangerous part. Now, getting into the sports aspect, like I said, I'm not sure on that. I think it does cover sports. Title IX protects trans children in youth sports. Uh, at least trans girls. It doesn't. I don't know how it works with trans boys because Title IX protects trans women, protects trans girls as well. So yeah, that's Virginia is going to lose its Title IX funding for any of its high school sports, or yeah, or its funding under. I can't remember the way it's worded, but because of the violation of Title IX, they will lose funding, and of course, people will get mad about that. The other thing, though, is the bathrooms, which is a violation of the Virginia Human Rights Act, which states that you cannot discriminate the use of bathrooms in a government facility based on someone's gender identity, and to tell a trans girl or a trans boy that they can't use the bathroom that matches their gender identity does violate that as well. So, what can you do? Well, if you're a Virginia resident, you can contact the governor's office. There's also a you can contact the Department of Education. You can also go to the state regulatory town hall, the Virginia Regulatory Town Hall. And this is at townhall.virginia.gov. It is under the Department of Education, State Board of Education, uh, guidance document, model policies for the treatment of transgender students in Virginia's public schools. Um, and there you can comment on, how you feel about this, and it's open until October 26th, and then they stop taking comments, and in theory, they're supposed to take those comments into account before they enact any policies. So we'll see on that, because there's a lot of people who do oppose this. Additionally, during the entire month of October, which is while this is going on, um, Miffed Kitty Minis will be donating a portion of its profits to the Trevor Project because, quite frankly, if this does go through, they're going to be busy. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, I mean, that's about it. Other stuff, that I have news on, it's Battletech related, but I don't want to go into that in this video. This is pretty much just about that issue with the policy that's getting pushed through in Virginia that is dangerous. And I think we need to do something about it because people people can be pretty mean and horrible. If you look through some of the comments of the people who support this policy, they talk about, well, the trans agenda and how apparently we are all Satan's minions and pushing this thing through on children. And yeah, it's pretty shitty. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's pretty shitty. These people, a lot of them are off their fucking rocker. And with everything going on, I live in a state that is feeling more and more dangerous to my life. And I live in a rural part. So I get to see a lot of stuff firsthand as far as how certain people act, and I get that action done towards me sometimes. I really don't want kids to have to go through that crap. I couldn't do that when I was younger. I hid myself. And I know this is kind of interesting. Like, you're getting a little bit of background on the girl that talks about mechs and, you know. But yeah, nobody should have to go through the crap that I went through in high school, being scared of being myself. And after some progress, we're apparently going back to a very scary time, unless we can stop it now. So I might lose followers over this. I might lose listeners. You know what, though? This is me. This is who I am, and this affects me outside of the game. I mean, in the game, there's a whole slew of problems that well, not in BattleTech particularly, but I don't know. There's certain people that I might be talking about soon. Anyway, please go comment on the town hall if you're a Virginia resident. Also, contact the governor's office, contact the Department of Education, the State Board of Education. Let them know that you oppose this. And yeah, I mean, other than that, y'all have a great, well, it's 2 in the morning, so y'all have a great day.